Yes, ladies and gentlemen, another pretty day. Bowling Green as far as St. Louis. It is officially barbecue weather. Vito banging that boy Tweez, huh? This is for Kings Highway. Hell no, you don't see me, ain't no money where you be at. Fuck you gon' see me and they hate me where you be at. Now you don't see me as a sucker where you be at. No, you don't see me if they trippin' where you be at. That part, that part,
When I step up in the place, that's guaranteed money. A lot of smiles and grins, but I don't see nothing funny. Had to cut them clowns short. No, I don't play dummy. Setting up the table, cause I know the meal is coming. I don't fuck with who you fuck with, I don't see the point.
That's it.
I got something for you. All right. Good afternoon, St. Louis, Missouri. It's 2 p.m. Welcome, villagers, soldier by bloods, everybody. And you're tuned in to the Philosopee Show, the place where we open up our minds, explore morality, and engage in meaningful conversation. I'm your host, Tweez the Don, here to guide you on today's journey into the topic, how to guard yourself if you are loyal to a fault. Loyalty is a beautiful trait, but when it's misplaced, it can lead to heartbreak, resentment, and exhaustion. Today, we'll talk about recognizing your worth, setting boundaries, and protecting your energy while maintaining meaningful relationships. Joining me, as always, is my people's daddy, Rich. What's up, bro?
Yeah, we in here, man. It's the philosophy with the council.
All day, man.
Yeah.
You know, he'll be sharing it straight out the book Wisdom. And I also dive into some personal stories in my memoirs of a forgotten father.
Okay.
Later, we'll talk about the historic and controversial moment of Trump being inaugurated as the first felon president. And we're going to talk about a little bit of him in China.
Oh,
Yeah, we got a little
right.
stuff on with him in
put
China.
it on the table.
But before we get started, man, how you feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling pretty good, man. You know, life always gonna be lifing.
Yeah,
you know,
it don't stop, do it.
You hear me? It don't give you no break. You can't come up for air.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
gotta
But
keep
we here, man, and
Yeah.
we gonna keep on moving and elevating, man.
All day. Before you walked in, I was straight thinking, I'm like, man, we straight rushing to get old as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like we rushing to get old.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So it's like, man, we need to sit back. You know, sometimes I know, like you say, life be lifing, but we gotta breathe a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Take in the beauty, cause it is some beauty.
It is, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, the segment 1, how to guard yourself if you are loyal to a fault. I think it's 2 of us in this room.
Yeah,
man.
we gonna have head knots after this discussion. Jesus.
Man, for real. So, man, we're exploring ways to protect your loyalty and avoid being taken for granted. So I got some questions. What are the signs that you're being loyal to the wrong people? Man, I had to learn that.
Man. Once you smell betrayal, that's a big red flag. That say you're
Betrayal?
being loyal to the wrong people.
Yeah.
Non-reciprocation, as you always say.
True that.
Reciprocation, but at this time, non-reciprocation.
No doubt. I'm with that. I mean, you hit 2 of the main key points right there. You know, I thought I had. I don't know. I'm trying to keep it on the subject, but you know what I'm saying. I think this is part of it because I think when we talk about friends, we are loyal to our friends.
Oh yeah.
We consider people who are our friends. We're gonna be loyal to them. That comes with friendship. That's what I believe.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, I've kind of figured out. I was calling some of my best friends, they wasn't really my friends. You know, they were. I call it. How can I say? Because I told it to my queen when we first met. I'm like, you know, I ain't gonna. You know, I done broke up with people, but people done broke up with me, but mainly, I break up with people because of the way they're acting. They don't want to break up with me. They want to stay with me because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So I always say this. If you're always the bigger person and you always giving, it's easy for people. If you're not asking for nothing back, it's easy. These people, you can't flush. You don't know if these your friends or not. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna not accept gifts?
True.
You know what I'm saying? Who not? It's not a lot of people. If you become their friend, you pick them up and take them to the club every day or every weekend, and they don't put no gas in your car or offer to put money, or you come get them all the time and they don't offer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you got it or not, or if it ain't even about you got it or not. Regardless if you don't ask for it.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person that's gonna get. Hey, you need some gas money because you're
Real
my friend,
talk.
or
Hey.
period. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of period. But if you my friend and you doing it, even if we going to the same job, you know what I'm saying? Hey, here you go.
Hey, man,
You
put this on the pump, man.
so
You know, yeah.
So those the type of small things you can look for within a friendship or you being loyal. Now, if you don't care, like if you got it like that, this ain't for you, because obviously you can do whatever hell you want to do and it don't phase you. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But if you coming up and how we get down from the dirt, you know what I'm saying? Those are key things to look at. You know what I'm saying? As far as if you want to catch some red flags. And just like Daddy Rich said, man, and that's what non-reciprocation, watch out for that, man. That's what we're losing. That's the village part of it.
Yeah.
Somebody do something for you, you do something for them.
Man.
That's just what it is.
Yeah, man.
So, how can you say, oh, man, this was, woo.
It's breaking you up over there, man.
Man, because it's like, how can you set boundaries without feeling guilty? And my thing is, even till today, they used to get the guilt trip is a motherfucker. Motherfuckers use that.
That's
Excuse
gay.
my French. People use that guilt trip. So kids, everybody use it. It's like, I'm not trying to listen. I'm gonna set my boundaries, and in order for me not to feel guilty, I'm transparent about my boundaries. And that's all. As a human being, as a person, if you are transparent about what you don't like as an individual or your boundaries, that's your boundaries.
That's your boundaries. Because if you don't set them, how can you defend when somebody crossed those lines? You ain't set no boundaries. It wasn't a known thing. Yeah, that's real.
So, you're gonna feel guilty, and sometimes that's just because for me, I only can speak for myself. I don't know about everybody else, but that's only because you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? You want to do it, but you know it's not gonna, it's not worth it. Either it's not worth it, or you can't do it, or you're gonna be looking for something. And my thing is, another thing, if you looking for something out of it, say that.
Say it.
Own it.
Yeah.
Don't act like you're not, but you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now you playing games with your own goddamn self. So if you looking for something, that's why for myself, if I'm looking for something, then I know who to fuck with and who not to mess with.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to know that, because these boundaries that you set, they'll really help you if you setting them for the right reason. You know what I'm saying? I don't, as far as how that would look, I mean, how would that look to you, Daddy, with setting them boundaries?
You know, there are some ones that I feel at times you shouldn't have to discuss. Like, hey, I shouldn't have to tell you, hey, man, don't be trying to holler at my gal.
Exactly. Right.
We don't go behind each other. That type of, you know, if you ask me to loan you something, give it back.
The same way I gave it to you.
Exactly. You know, those are some of the things I feel that we shouldn't have to explain. But it's some things you got to explain now.
Yeah, yeah.
If, like you said, if say we friends and you like, man, I'm going to Cancun, me and my lady, you want to go? And you like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't got it right now, I'm a go and get it started, but
yes, sir.
Get at me on the back end, you know,
go.
type thing. You know, those will be some things you have to discuss. Yeah. If you business partners, hey man, we going in this together. Okay, we at this point. We need to buy this paint. Okay, you ain't got it, but I'll foot it. But hit me back on the back end. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
those boundaries you're gonna have to establish. Because if every time y'all business partners you go and you just foot the bill, and then the other business partner just like, oh yeah, my man gonna take care of that.
Right.
But then ain't no reciprocation, as you say, across the other side. Or, oh yeah, man, you know it was $400. I know I owe you too.
Exactly.
You know, not you footing the whole $400 and then I'm just reaping the benefit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, them boundaries have to be discussed.
All day. I give you one that I just had, man, and it was, I'm not gonna say no names, but I'm pretty, you was there that day, you know. Boundaries on business, like who you wanna hang around.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with having those type of boundaries. If you don't wanna be around certain people at a certain time, say it.
Oh yeah.
And you know, with anybody I hang with or do business with, be real with me. That's
real,
the best
man.
thing you can do. You not, and my thing is, even if you hurt my feelings, I can handle it. I can handle it. I'm not no fucking 2-year-old.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? We are grown, and I understand your emotions don't go away because you're grown. So, you know what I'm saying? If you even, that'll let me understand how much you care about that subject.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you have to get to that point, because sometimes it's going to get there.
Sometimes it's going to get there. Like, hey, man, you know what, man? Yeah. What's the name or whoever, or, you know, I don't like, you know, we got a auto shop, man. I don't like buying parts from AutoZone, man.
Right.
I'm O'Reilly's, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but be upfront about it.
And that's it.
You know, yeah.
That's it, man. Set them boundaries, man. We all need to set them boundaries. Another question. Why is saying no sometimes necessary for self-preservation?
You don't want to be the enabler. Man, the young Dior was a real enabler, bro. And it took for me to get older and go through things and get a little wisdom and knowledge on it. You know, but yeah, I don't want to be an enabler, man.
Yeah. I say, I don't know, man. I think I found this out I don't know how long ago, but when you saying yes to everything, I see it in other people. Like anybody can call you and you're doing everything that day for everybody else except yourself.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like every day, not just one day. I'm talking about every day somebody calling, and then you supposed to did this at 5. You done did this with somebody else because they done got you in a rut because you said yes. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to say no. I say, when it comes to certain stuff, like with my kids, I say no as soon as they ask. And then I think about it later and then maybe change my mind. But the first time, nope. Because I don't know what you gonna get me into at what time. I have stuff to do. So if I got something to do at 3, you want me to drop you off here, and then once I drop you off here, they ain't there. Now I gotta drop you. Now I'm looking for somebody. No, that ain't what we're doing.
Yeah.
Now I gotta drop you off, and now I'm feeling bad because I gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
So, hey, say no. Preserve
Yeah,
you
man,
don't lend out all your time.
Yeah, man, because you can, speaking of the enabling thing, man, you, at some point, us being, say, a group of friends, and we always, so when is this friend gonna learn to really stand on their own? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't want to be an enabler or a crutch.
True that.
And that or that person may never get it together if every time they go to fall, they don't hit that ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes that tailbone got to hurt for you to be like, you know what? I ain't going to do that again. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to let them hit that. And of course you can be there. All right, man, you know.
Right.
But, you know, that enabling thing and that always saying yes with no no's and no boundaries.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah. I'm learning that ain't good.
That's an ankle weight.
Excuse me. How do you know when it's time to walk away?
Everybody got they limit.
Yeah, I got
Some people go a little deeper. Some people bucket a little deeper than others.
Yeah.
I done learned that in my 40s. Ooh, I got that. You know that real small pot that come in the set.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use that now. You get wait a minute. Whoa. You near the rim.
Man.
I'm cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I used to have that chitlin pot. You know, if anybody who from those black households who had that chilling pot, that mug was this big, it was that deep, and this lot can go in there. But no, I learned to use the smallest one that come in the set now.
Man, you ain't lying. I'm still. I mean, I ain't gonna say I'm still learning that, but I'm still going through the motions of cutting people off. You know, if you've been around me, what we do? 2019, 20, I done seen some pictures. I'm going back looking at pictures of us getting down.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like every year I was cutting somebody off. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And, you know, it starts with what you said, the reciprocation of it and the respect they have for you. You know, my thing is, and I believe this, man. In what we're doing and how we thinking about it, if you got people around you that's not going to invest and not paying what they supposed to pay, to me, that's cut off. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing personal. This is about, you know, this is a business. So, you know, business is not personal. We can be cool if we're cool.
Yeah.
But when it comes to this business, that don't mix. It don't. You know what I'm saying? So, I know when it's time to cut somebody off when either they start on me too much to the point where I'm looking at them and it's like, I don't feel comfortable now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't feel comfortable now.
Because there's an elephant in the room.
Yeah, and my thing is, I don't want to have to feel that way about nobody who's coming around me like that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather, you know, it's not business no more.
Yeah.
So, or you getting drained. If your mentality getting drained, or you around this person and all they doing is draining your energy without, you know, and I don't even care if they respect you or not. You know, respect is in actions too, not just saying I respect you. It's in actions.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the biggest part of it.
I don't want to run my homie down.
Yeah.
If I call you, believe me, I need you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
real.
calling you for no bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's, to me, that's a way of showing my respect and showing that I fuck with you. And because I don't want to cause you no problems. I don't want to bring my problems to you.
Yeah.
That's why, we talking and we trying to, we men, we homies too, so we do talk to each other about our problems, but I don't put my problems on you. My problem's not going, I got a crib, so I can't do this, I can't pay you for this, or I ain't going to put you in that type of situation.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? That's how, to me, if they're not doing the same thing for you, and I know everybody ain't the same, you know what I'm saying? So it is degrees to it. You know what I'm saying? There's people that I would expect it from, and there's people that I won't. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the people that's closest to me and the people that I respect, that's how we move. That's a natural. It's like natural. We ain't got to talk about it too much.
It's just unspoken.
Yeah, it's unspoken.
Yeah.
And then it's also spoken.
In the same breath.
In the same breath, you know what I'm saying? So it's been plenty of times my people that came to me about their problems, but they're trying to tell me about it before because I'll just be honest. Money situations. You prepping me with your excuses. I don't do that.
Don't prime me.
Yeah, don't, because it always happens. It all. I'm telling you, if motherfuckers sorry, excuse my language. If y'all having a money situation and they already already giving you excuses, that's a flag.
Man.
Three.
A big flag.
And my thing is, I tell people, I don't need to hear, unless you telling me this because you want to get it off your chest and you need somebody to listen. Don't bring it up when I'm talking about you paying me for something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not. I would never do my people. That's super. And my thing is, it's just awkward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to sit here and say I might not get in the pickle. I'm not finna sit here and say that. I understand if you are in a pickle, but if you already prepping that you're gonna be in the pickle, why even do it?
Yeah.
Why even?
Don't turn
stunt?
no pickle into a farm.
Yeah, we ain't got time for that.
You say you selling cucumbers and vinegar, and you got the whole farm now.
Man,
Yeah, priming and you're right, man. That's show priming for the I ain't got it conversation in the near future.
In the future, because
It's
you
coming.
want some bull.
Yeah.
We can't be on. We can't be on
Because
that.
man, it's crazy how we make a way to do everything else.
That's what bro. That's my thing. That's how I know where some of us are different. Like I have to straight look at things. I'm like, man, have you tripped off of? And this is not knocking nobody. I'm just. This is what I've. How can I say it?
Philosophy.
I done seen it. It's people who never will buy or never will keep a car. I don't know how and how this is. They never keep a car. They never get their license together. They never get and it's a lot. You probably know somebody on this. You go outside, you see 2020 tags. You know what I'm saying? Or even with the bus transit. Now I know some people use the bus, for their own personal reason. But there's people out here who ride the bus and don't want a car. You know what I'm saying? Or people who can't keep a car, want a car, have a car, but don't have it for about a year and then get.
Yeah.
I'm just be thinking like,
That's unstable.
well, I don't want to say that. I don't know.
I feel where you're going with this.
I think that's the mind. I'm with that. What you saying too? But I think it's the way they was raised or whatever. I don't know. It's just like how can you got janitors, you got people that want to work in the schools and cook. You know what I'm saying? You got people who outside collecting trash. So you have all these different types of people, bro. So it's like you really, like they say, don't judge a book by its cover. I'm with you on that, but it is types of individuals out here. You can't sit here and say it's not. So we have to understand, you know, just like in the hood, bro, or even till today, you have criminals. You got motherfuckers, these are criminals.
They call them career criminals.
Career criminals, they don't care.
Like, this is what I'm on.
So when we say this, man, this discussion point I'm going to is, man, acknowledge your worth. When you loyal to a fault, you gotta understand your fault. And you're not understanding the worth that you're giving. You know what I'm saying? The thing I mean, man, the Most High is a teaching Most High. This situation I'm in, man, we had talked offline with this, and it made me cut somebody off because of the situation I'm in, and I had to, like, the Most High is a teaching Most High. You know, like I said, I got a fourplex that I got 2 good tenants in my shit in my place now. You know what I'm saying? One of my homies who I know for a long time, I can say he a best friend and a solid brother. So I know he gonna pay his stuff. And I got some Mexicans that moved in. I don't even gotta call them for them to pay my shit. Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? The people stay up there, up above them, because I'm finna give y'all all the shit. Because Tweezy been going through it.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? First of all, the people who stay up there who I'm talking about, we're going to call them the bad tenants. They haven't paid since 2 months into them staying there, and they've been there since April.
Last year?
Last year. So, how I got in this situation, and I'm going to say this, I put it all on me. I'm not blaming nobody, but just listen to the situation. Me trying to, I had a associate, a business partner who wanted to be the property manager. I was starting him off with that apartment just to see what he can do. We had a contract, so basically I was leasing it to him for him to sublease it. That's what that was. So the contract, and out his mouth, he said that even if they don't pay, he's gonna pay. That's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? The trick of it was so if they don't pay, how are you gonna get them out of there? That's the trick. Because I got a contract with you. So if I go to court, it's gonna be on your shit, not theirs. So you have to figure out how you gonna get them out. It's a way you can do it, but you should have done that before you even move these motherfuckers in, right? All right. So a little bit before that, you know, I'm the type of tenant. I'm the type of landlord. I want to have, when I move you in, I want it to look right, cleaned up, whatever the case may be. If it's stuff that, like, I'll let you come and see it. If it's stuff that you want to see fixed, you know, so as long as it's within my budget, I get it fixed because I'm gonna have to get it fixed anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, whatever he was doing, I was letting him do with that apartment. He moved them in. Look, it wasn't up. I wouldn't have moved them in with it looking like how I was looking, or with no refrigerator and not working and all that. I would never move them in there like that. But I let him do his thing, right? So Months go by, 2 months go by. He stopped. I'm starting to hear the excuses. Oh, she ain't blah blah, or the son did it, blah blah blah. So after a while, oh, I'm about to put her out. You know, and we had a conversation about, you know, if you're gonna put him out the legal way, you're gonna have to pay me until she get out. I mean, till she get up out of there. If we're gonna do it the legal way, or, I mean, both of these ways are legal, but it's the legal long way, or you can just, cause I'm renting to you. So if you gotta put her out, you can put her out, because technically you own the lease, not her. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, he claimed he went up there to do the paperwork and all this stuff, because he always act like he know every goddamn thing until you don't know every goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember us having a conversation before that, and then when I reiterated it to him, oh, well, I didn't know that. If you knew that, trying to, you know, I peeped what he was doing. I'm just like, all right, whatever. I already know. I already know if it's gonna go bad, I'm gonna have to. So I'm already preparing myself for it. So I'm like, all right. So we get to, you know, this year, I had to go ahead and tell him, like, our business is over with until blah, blah, blah. You know, so I don't want to get too much into it. But so within them staying there, right, one of them took my back door off. I don't know who it was, but it was somebody had something to do with them, because they didn't have no key to the crib. You know what I'm saying? So that happened. Get the door back on, told him about it. He talking about he was gonna put half on. He didn't. I ain't heard nothing from him, period. You know what I'm saying? So that happened. Next thing happened, bro. The other day, what was this? Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday? Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, right? Early in the morning. I walk my queen outside. We in the back, because I got a garage in the back. My corner garage, her car is behind mine. So I walk her out, kiss her. She roll off. I get in the car. I pull back. It's somebody behind me. So I'm thinking it's some stupid motherfucker. So I'm about to bag up. Then I look to my right and see fucking police right there. I got my strap on me and everything. So the police over here, so I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, I put both of my hands out the window like this. And they was like, where you coming, what apartment you coming out of? And I'm like, 3660 Montana. He was like, oh, we looking for somebody coming out of 3658 upstairs. You know what I'm saying? I know what they doing over there. You know what I'm saying? I know what they doing over there. So, you know, I'm just like, oh no, this and this and that. They was like, I'm the landlord. It was like, they showed me who it was. I never seen them before. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you renting to him? I'm like, nah, I'm renting to Trisha Bolden, and they about to get put out and blah, 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 and this and that. So they showed me the picture of him. They got my name, and they let me out. Like, they let me go to work. They knew I was going to. They was like, I'm going to go ahead and let you go to work. So I'm like, appreciate it, because he was like, he knew that's what I was doing. So when I come back home, that door kicked the fuck in. So they kicked that motherfucker in. You know what I'm saying? So I go up there. I'm thinking these motherfuckers gone. They still there. So I knock on the door and let them. I'm like, this the landlord. They let me in. So I'm looking around, and dude talking shit. Oh man, they came in here looking for somebody who wasn't even here. I'm gonna get them to pay for your shit and this and this and that, because they had some type of claim thing and all that. They showed me the bathroom, and the fucking tub is messed up. It's like off the pipes and everything. I'm like, why did they do that? You know what I'm saying? I think they did that though. But they were trying to blame it on the police. You know what I'm saying? I don't know though. I don't know. But I don't know why they would break unless they was fighting or something. You know what I'm saying? So that happened. So when I started thinking about it, it made me think about before that tenant was there, I had some tenants downstairs who just ran me. You know what I'm saying? I had this the third tenant that I had to evict. And all of them look like me and you. I had a black female tenant played me, just stopped paying me. Just stopped paying me. And then tried when I guess a light was out up there. I guess just because that light out, she want to stop paying rent. Because I asked her about the rent, like, when you gonna come? I'm like, you know what? I'm about to get you, I'm just gonna, 1,200, 1,800, you know what I'm saying? That light don't cost that much. Pay me, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I never done that. That's one thing about me. I don't understand these people. So, going back to the person who brought that tenant to my crib, you know what I'm saying? I let him know what I went through, and I wasn't trying to get back in that position again. And he brought that position to me again. It's the same type of people. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, I have to do it legally. You know what I'm saying? I can't, like, they got people parking in my place that I don't want them to park. I can say something to them, but it's like, these people don't have nothing to lose type stuff. So it's like, I look at the license plate, it's 2020. I'm just looking like, I'm just going to wait till, once I get out of there, I won't have to deal with this no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's that loyal to a fault with that person, because I believed in them. I believed in them. And look what it did to me. Look what it, you know what I'm saying? If I had to count how much money that is and how much that money much that cost me, that's a lot.
You talking about 8 free months?
8 free months, then
not
damage.
10. Oh my God.
You get what I'm saying? But those are the type of situations where you can understand why a person move how they move. You should, because I got property. It's a difference.
Yeah, bro. You do your thing, man.
Hey, and that's why I say the Most High is a teaching Most High. I'm blessed to be where I'm at. I'm not, it's a lesson learned, and I'm blessed that it's not. This is my thing. Thank you, Most High, and that's what I can say every day, because with friends like that could have sunk me, bro. What if I wasn't me? Yeah. You just left me hanging, bro. That could have, if it wasn't me, that could have killed somebody. That could have hurt somebody, man. You put them in a straight bullshit ass situation. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people, it makes me, when I trip off certain people and the way they move, that's why I don't consider you. Don't try to act like you're my friend. We got to be business first before you can even think about talking about friends. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Man, what's up, Kimmy K?
Kimmy K.
All right, man. Where we at? Set boundaries, say no when needed. Hey, that's real.
That loyal to a fault is real, bro.
Man.
It gives it a whole different meaning after the, let's say testimony you just shared. Because it was indeed a test, boy.
Super.
He teaching, man.
Man, and that's what I take a lot of it as. And that's why I don't feel guilty when I cut people out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like true character. That's what I'm looking for, somebody with some good character.
It's real, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's just real for me. I'm being told I don't want to be around clowns, cornballs. I done said this before. Lames. I ain't nerds. I ain't saying if you white. I'm not. I'm talking about character.
Yeah.
I don't want to be around that
Yeah.
because you fall for stuff like what I'm going through
Man,
right
it's
now.
Draining, bro.
It's super,
It's
dude.
emotionally, as far as energy wise and monetarily. It's draining.
Draining.
It costs you to be around that particular group of people you talking about with the character flaws.
Man.
It costs you, bro.
Cost. So that's all I'm saying. Evaluate whether loyalty was reciprocated or taken for granted. Taken for granted. That's the key phrase for it. Because people will take your loyalty for granted.
They will.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want to.
Kindness for a weakness.
Kindness for a weakness. You know what I'm saying? There's been plenty of times I've been outside with something and just thinking, you know what I'm saying? Because listen, I still have a territorial. I'm territorial. This my shit.
And be when you own some shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it took me the first eviction. You know, I went up to them and talked to them to their face because they was playing me. And I just had to walk, you know, let them look them in their eye and like, man, listen, I thought we was, you know, I'm living in here with you, so it ain't like I'm rich or none of this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all trying to play me? Why you trying to play me? Then like looking in they, cause the female tried to get a little upset, but the dude checked them. You know, it's like, cause all I'm doing is letting y'all know how I'm feeling. We only can do the legal thing. That's all. You know, you're gonna stay here until whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? You already messing up my apartment. You got animals all through this motherfucker. You got dogs in the basement shitting everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So you already, you know, that's why I had to come and look at them in their face so they can see. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the last two people I evicted, they couldn't even say I was a bad landlord. Because I went, you know, going to court and seeing all these people who playing victim and they talking bad about the landlord, and I'm just looking at them like, y'all just don't want to pay y'all rent. That's really all you don't want to pay your rent.
You're trying to get some type of discount.
You trying to
some type of sympathy or something.
Right, going off on these landlords, but you signed a contract. You know how this go. You know what I'm saying? I knew how rent go. Who don't know how rent go? You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I did. I can say they never said, did none of them complain about me as a landlord. Like even the female who I evicted, she was like, he's a good landlord. I ain't coming here to say all of that, but you know, and I'm just sitting there like, I just want out, man. I just want out. I don't got nothing else to say, but I just want her out. She already knows she ain't paid. They saying they ain't paid. Once they say they haven't paid, they lost.
So that's all I'm here for. I ain't here to job back and shit, you did your character and yourself. I ain't gotta kick no dirt on it. They said they ain't paid. I just want them out.
I just want them out. I don't want the money. I don't want none of that. I just want them out, and that's it. So, that's my New Year's. And my thing is with that person, you know, I let them know why. You know, and that was one thing. It was a couple of other things he was behind on to and played. I felt like he played me too. You know what I'm saying? So all that in one, I'm just like, man, 2025, I'm not finna. And my thing is, I can look in, I'm good. I'm not hurting. I'm just waiting for them to get out so I can get somebody else in there to get. I'm good. Thank you, Most High. Seriously. Because I know it could be Who can take that? 3 evictions within 3. Motherfucker, people ain't paying.
That's a lot, bro.
And for me to have to walk in and out
and
my
you still
crib
have
and
to
see.
pay the taxes and foot the bill on that.
Yeah, it don't stop, bro. It don't stop. So,
Dang.
listen to actions, not just words.
Mm-hmm.
Surround yourself with supportive people and protect your energy. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting around a lot. Reflect and reset. Learn from past experiences. And that's something very key to individuals, because that's why I said, man, we rushing to get old as fuck. Learn. Learn.
It's that time.
You know what I'm saying? If something don't go your way or something gets out of whack, learn where it went wrong. We have that ability as human beings, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
To learn from your mistakes. And my thing, you're gonna continue to live life, and you're gonna continue to make certain mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't sit back and reflect off what happened, just like with me, I can't say what 2019, 5 years I've been a landlord. Of course, I was gonna have to learn. I was gonna have to learn how to pick a tenant. You know what I'm saying? So these are my learning. I'm learning. So I'm betting. What is it? 3 out of 3. You know what I'm saying? So now I need to bet. What is it? 4 out of 5? Is that right? So now I need to bet 4 out of 5.
The average is looking good. 4 out of 5.
Bad. You know what I'm saying? So and I already got a plan for that. I had a plan for that before that, but I was trying to, be a good, give opportunity.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But, and Kimmy K said, pay attention to the patterns. That's another thing that I had to make sure that's why I should have peeped the patterns that was already set before I went to that one. You know what I'm saying? I should have, but I didn't. That's why I do blame it on myself too, because it's when it all comes down, it's on me.
Law to a fault, bro.
Law
That's
to a
the
fault.
topic today.
You hear me?
I understand 100.
So, what do y'all think, man? Have y'all ever been loyal to a fault? How did you handle it? Drop your comments. We ain't used the phone in a while. We need to start using that phone, man. It's 314-339-9759. Is this mug even on? Yeah, it ain't even on.
Man, that in itself changed me. Loyal to a fault is what changed me and say, okay, wait a minute. This getting a little too expensive.
Man.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. And then, like you said, learn from that, which I did. Like, oh, no. That'll never happen again.
Man.
No, sir.
Nah. And I swear, like in a bigger factor, that's kind of why I stepped back from the underground scene too, because it's some of that going on with, it's just when you know yourself, man. That's why I say, man, the Most High is a blessing, Most High, and I really did want to bless the underground, and I believe I have. I did enough, but not to say that I regretted it or I'm regretting it, because I'm not, but I could have did more somewhere else to where it was, I believe what I've done is very impactful. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just leave it at that. It's time to switch it. You know what I'm saying? If you this is what I call it. if you in the circus, you're gonna see some clowns. And that's what I compare.
Expect it if you bought a ticket.
Yeah, and especially if you footing the bill.
Yeah, baby. You hear that? Brown.
Right with it.
Clown
Like,
season.
so, hey, like I said, man. Hey, what up, Doc Dillinger?
DOC.
What Kimmy K said, absolutely pay attention to patterns, actions, words are useless. Man, word. And my thing is, words not backed by action is useless.
Yeah.
So shit, yeah.
Dart
words
with
are
no
useless.
tip. He say he throwing darts with no tip.
All day, man. So, hey, we finna go to a quick break and come back with my people's Daddy Rich straight out the book.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to a commercial break.
All right.
Let me get us tapped in real quick. There we go. Hey, we'll be right back on the Philosophy Show. Hey, we appreciate y'all
Show with
tuning
the
in,
council.
baby.
Hi,
Check in.
I am CEO of Louis Wood Production, Tweezy the Don. At Louis Wood Production, we specialize in bringing visionary content to life through cutting-edge media, production, and event management. Based in St. Louis, Missouri, we are dedicated to showcasing authentic stories, uplifting creatives, and giving a platform to artists, entrepreneurs, and entertainers who deserve the spotlight. Our work spans across music, podcasts, live events, and digital media in partnership with Village Global Network to ensure your talent reaches worldwide audience. What we offer: high-quality video and audio production, innovative podcast creation and management, artist promotion and development, event planning and execution. With over 8 years of experience, our team is passionate about fostering community, creativity, and connection. Whether you are an artist looking to amplify your voice or a brand seeking impactful sponsorship opportunities, Louis Wood Production is your one-stop shop for success. Let's create something extraordinary together.
I rise like the sun on the coast, golden out. 6 in the morning, I'm vibing to some instrumentals. It's therapeutic, I ain't writing, I'm clearing my mental. I'm going through it, it's some things that a nigga been through. Think I'ma lose it, them better days, what I'm trying to redo. 2020 had me ready to give up everything. Was in the dark like I ain't never had a dream. The court system damn near done got the best of me. Residuals, I fight with whatever is left of me. Impossible is possible, my people's the proof. It's crazy how these black thoughts take me to my roots. Right when I feel more fucked than a prostitute. From it all, I still rise, Maya Angelou. What if MK had a dream and he never act? And X stayed red, never turning pro-black. They gave my people pennies and we turned into stacks. The motivation's in my genes, I don't never slack. Can't nobody dim my light. That's why sun shines like no cloud in sight. The ones who against you believe in you most. So I rise like the sun on the coast, golden out. Can't nobody dim my light. That's why sun shines like no cloud in sight. The ones who against you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, another pretty day. Bowling Green as far as St. Louis. It is officially barbecue weather. Vito banging that boy Tweez, huh? This is for Kings Highway. Hell no, you don't see me in no money where you be at. Fuck, you gon' see me and they hate where you be at. Now you don't see me as a sucker where you be at. No, you don't see me if they trippin' where you be at. That part. Invited, motherfucker, don't go. What you said, and we were texting SMH. It is what it is, and make no mistakes. Goddamn club got where it starts too late. Overwhelmed by foo-foo, too grown for play. Enjoy setting with friends, some real Uno. Skip, reverse, change the color, draw for more. Now you don't see me, ain't no money where you be at. Fuck, you gon' see me and they hate where you be at. Now you don't see me as a sucker where you be at. No, you don't see
that's guaranteed money. A lot of smiles and grins, but I don't see nothing funny. Had to cut them clowns short. No, I don't play dummy. Setting up the table cause I know the meal is coming. I don't fuck with who you fuck with, I don't see the point. If I'm smoking big blunts, why you rolling joints? Never legal with the promos, the people choice champ for Bowling Green to Collinsville, I'm stamped. Ready to count, why you hating on me? Cause it's slated for me. Need to get up off your ass, you might get it, my G. Stop supporting them lanes, put most high in the game. Stop that capping type shit and stop passing the blame. I can't fuck with no haters, I done did that way back. Heart open, no jack, but homie became straight rag. That's facts, so I move accordingly. Stay cornball free, man, you can't get close to me.
Hell no, you don't see me, ain't no money where you be at. Fuck, you gon' see me and they hating where you be at. Now you don't see me as a sucker where you be at. No, you don't see me if they tripping where you be at. That part, that part, that part.
You a fool, we don't bang us.
That part, that part, that part, that part,
Yeah, I wanna hear that
that
one.
part, that part. Ooh,
The track was a banger.
Man, real talk, real talk. Welcome back
Yeah.
to the Philosophy Show. You here with your boy Tweezy the Don and Daddy Rich.
Yeah.
We about to go ahead and get into that segment straight
Out the book.
with Daddy Rich. Go
Yeah.
ahead, fam.
So today I have Psalms 118:24, and it reads as thus. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. The reason I picked that verse, in that verse, it doesn't say because we got the person elected to be president that we wanted or that we didn't. It still reads, this is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it.
Be glad in it,
In spite of,
in spite of.
we'll be glad in it.
All day, I like that. Quit trying to listen to what we talking about. I know it's good. Audience, man, what can we take from this wisdom and apply it to our lives? What he just said. I think 2025, man. It's crazy you said that verse because that's like when you listen to, you know, some things we do have to explain and talk about just because we human. But at every aspect of what I talk about, I always thank the Most High. Because, you know, you can be the deepest thinker, you know, and my thing is, man, I think the animals are more blessed than we are. I believe because they don't think about as much stuff as we think about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We think about a lot of things, and it kind of makes us ungrateful. I know a lot of ungrateful people. I know just having a job to where you can take care of yourself.
Man.
You know, you got people, oh, the boss this, all this. I mean, you know how many, you don't have to be, wherever you at, you don't have to be there.
That's real, man.
You can make a change. The job that I have, because I know, now if you just don't want to work, then, you know,
That's something different.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But, you know, I've always knew that I wanted to make money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I always knew that I was gonna have to work. I had no problem with working. That's one thing I can say. I have no problem with. I will work. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, but the point is, I did have how much I wanted to make to where I feel good about going to work. Because I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. If you pay me a certain type of amount, you get my undivided attention.
You got my attention, sir.
I'm just saying.
I feel you, man.
I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? So, joining the union, I have people who are my union. Let me give you these. These are thumbs up. Best choice I ever made career-wise.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The IBEW, if you want to work, if you want to do skilled trade, I would suggest you to go there. I would suggest you tell some of your students. If you got young guys who wanna, that's the best place to go. If you don't want to go to college, you know what I'm saying, and you can go to college while you're doing that too. So don't.
Real tough.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm grateful for the job that I have. Grateful. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
my thing is, you know what I'm saying? It all comes back to what you said. You have to understand your blessings, man.
You got to.
You to wake up and wake up is a blessing.
That's the first one you get.
It's the first one.
Yeah. That's the first one you get.
Can I break something down for
Go
him?
for it, man.
Let me tell y'all this. Let's think about this. And my thing is, the work. I'ma just start and then tell you. You got to think you was a baby. You was helpless. Helpless.
Can do nothing for yourself.
If you are looking at a phone right now and you was once a baby, come on, man. That's a blessing right there. Regardless of what you went through to get here and all that. If you was taken care of as a baby to get to this point, blessings. Blessings. There's some that didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Blessings.
That's blessed.
And if you don't like where you at, look at yourself more than everybody else.
Yeah, man.
It help.
You can change it.
Yes, it can.
Yeah.
My 30 was a detrimental time for me. I remember it 30 years old, or 29, one of them. I think it was 29, 30. It's all the same. Woke up, looked at myself in the mirror. Like, this is real life. Like, people, like in a movie, you think it's movie wrote. No, I wake up, look at myself. I ain't got no crib. I'm doing the living off women shit. Not like that though, because I'm not good at living off people. But I didn't have my own shit. So I was helping them. I just didn't have my own shit. Yeah. But I just woke up like, this ain't it. Like, this ain't, you know what I'm saying? My mental back then was what I could do besides school, because I kind of did school early and it wasn't for me at that time, especially traditional school. I knew I was going to have to do like a trade, certain type of school like that. But I did Harris Stowe, I did Forest Point, you know what I'm saying? Didn't like them too much because it was like high school pretty much. Harris Stowe was fun as fuck though. You know what I'm saying? But it still wasn't what I wanted to do. I didn't want to do that. But Battle Rod, I hit Battle Rod. I completed Battle Rod for HVAC.
Okay.
So building maintenance, HVAC shit. You know what I'm saying? So I did like that. You know what I'm saying? Then I got a job doing that type of shit. So, but at that time, it's like $10 an hour, $11 an hour. I was thinking that was like that. I could not live off that right now. $10. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I could not.
that's real.
I'm like, that's what I was living off back then. So my mental back then was to have a job and sell drugs, not crack, but weed, X pills. That's the shit I was selling back then. So that was my mental. After when 30 hit, I started thinking about when I get old. You know what I'm saying? So I'm starting thinking about retirement. I start thinking about the kids, what they gonna get when I'm gone, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So that's when I joined the military. You know what I'm saying? Most High is a teaching Most High. You know what I'm telling you. So I joined the military and then got deployed.
Oh wow.
So I joined the military, National Guard, which is part-time, they say, but it's part-time training, but when you get deployed, they get deployed just like everybody else.
Yeah, you front line like
Yeah.
everybody.
So whatever. You know what I'm saying? You call it what you want to call it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I would rather be active and get deployed on a regular than be National Guard and get deployed whenever we get deployed. Because the training ain't as, to me anyway, and you can train on your own too, but in the actual active, you training more than the National Guard. You know what I'm saying? And you're more cohesive with your team. Not saying you're not gonna get killed. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say when you go do shit, people who don't do this shit be talking a whole lot of shit. You don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Obviously.
You know what I'm saying? When we get deployed, we all like this. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High taught me a lot over there. White, black, high ranking, low ranking. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no quick reforce action, that shit you seeing in the movies. Nah, you out there 24 hours by yourself until somebody come, if they can come.
Wow. Say, if they could come.
If they can come.
Say, dang.
So, like I said, the Most High is a trying Most High. You know what I'm saying? So that happened. Some stuff happened within there. Whatever, man. Whatever. It happened. Most High got my back. I ain't tripping. Get out of there. What do? I go to ITC Tech. Because I'm looking at I already know what I want to do, and I know this is the school that can teach me from whatever commercials and all, and it did. It taught me. It helped me out a
Real
lot.
tough.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to ITT Tech.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I know they fell off financially because they failed. Whatever happened, but I got a quality education. You know what I'm saying?
I can truly say with you, we got a quality education, bro.
So
Straight up.
I got my bachelor's from there. I did electrical engineering technology. I did my associate with that. My first 2 years was with that. And then my last 2 years was project management.
Okay.
So it all worked. That all went in together with what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? So my mental, working with people in the school, in the doing projects with everybody, peeping what type of person I am with it. I got all A's except 1B, and that 1B was a bullshit B. I was so pissed, but I had to rejoice and be glad I'm in it. It's a B, dog.
Hey.
Shut your ass. I wanted that. It was supposed to be A, though, bro. I
wanted that.
My goals was get all A's. That was my goal. You know what I'm saying? I got valedictorian, though. You know what I'm saying? I got that 1B, though. So, but the Most High is a blessing Most High. And even through there, because they was going through that bullshit, you know what I'm saying, to where they was finna shut the schools down. I could have kept going on to get my bachelor's in electric engineering. But it wasn't starting till about 3 months
had a
later,
gap in-
had a
yeah,
gap.
yeah.
So I was like, well, what else? And I wasn't thinking about them closing though.
Yeah.
This is just the most high in my head. This is just the most high. And they was like, well, we got project management. And I'm like, that could work for my 2 ways with what I'm doing with the union and with what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, jump right in it, killed that. You know what I'm saying? I graduated right before they closed the motherfucker down. Like we was the last graduation class, bro.
Wow.
And they shut it down. So it was like that was the most high. Let me know, hey, you won't track. So within that time, I was working security, making $10, $11, doing what I do normal. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I was getting a GI Bill, so I was doing what I was doing. So the union called, because I put in an application at the union. They called me. I started working, so I was working the union job and the security job because I couldn't survive off this at 10, and I think they was paying me like 11 beginning because that was back in 2013. So they scale was lower then. Right now they starting off at like 20 because the scale is higher now.
Scale's higher now.
You get what I'm saying? So I started at like 11 something. So I say about 2 years or 6, however long it took me to start making $20. That's when I quit that job because now I'm working one job compensating me for 2 jobs, and I still had the scale to go up.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how my mentality changed my working situation. I didn't just complain about the jobs I had or blah, blah, blah. I need to
Make this move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when can you say that verse again? You still got it? Because this is why I'm saying this. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think that's how when you said that, that's what I was thinking about. Because people complain without you know what I'm saying, understanding that you really the person, you really putting yourself in this situation. Nobody else. You should be grateful for this day that you got. Go ahead, bro.
This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it.
Be glad in it. So, with that being said, man, thank you for that.
No
That
doubt,
verses, man. I needed it, and I hope y'all feel it, man. I know him saying it just made me speak.
man, and
You know what I'm
realize that was true to the evidence of what you went through,
Man.
and that's another thing we need to start looking for the evidence of God and the Most High moving in our life. And then you won't feel hopeless.
Man.
You know what I'm
'Cause
saying?
it's not hope. It's not.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying? You either, if you feel it's hopeless, it's either you are ungrateful or and that's pretty much kind of what
Say
it
not
is.
rejoicing and being glad in it.
You're not being glad in it.
Yeah.
Because you're in it.
You ain't thankful for where you at. Why give you something else?
Come on, man. That's not
That
how
ain't gonna
that
make
work.
you more thankful. You know? So
Man.
yeah. Where you at? Be thankful where you at, man.
Be thankful. I'm so happy. I got more good news, but we finna go to this memoir of a forgotten father, man. I just wanna this is a short one, you know, but I just want y'all to know as take care of your teach your kids to love the fathers, you know. I'm not in if you are doing it, of course I'm not talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But
That's real.
I'm a living factor of, how can I say it, the other parent not speaking highly of, or not treating highly of who I am. And it's just because either youth or whatever the case may be. I don't really be, I could have answers for that, but that's not where I'm going with this. My point is, we as fathers need love too, and we know, if you are a stern father like myself, I'm stern in my life, so I understand having a little resentment for me being a father. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I think that's where the mothers or the other parents come in at, to explain that. And if you don't want to understand it, that's one thing, I get it. But when you have a whole team of people around, you can kind of, you know what I'm saying, be like, okay, that's daddy. He love me. That's what he do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, going the opposite way. Yeah. Going the opposite way with it. So some of these memoirs is about that one. It's about that. But this short memoir is about the flow of life. So y'all can, let me put it on for you. Gratitude and energy, the flow of life. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what you've done. Appreciate the people who helped you when you needed it most. And when you become strong, when you're able to stand on your own, look at them with the same respect and regard. Nah, you don't have to kiss their asses or owe them your life, but you do have to honor what they've done for you. Respect and reciprocate. It's that simple. This world is driven by energy, and that is a fact. The energy you put out in this world will come back to you. 9 times out of 10, good energy will attract good energy. It doesn't mean that bad energy won't show up. It will. But don't let it disrupt your flow. Stay in motion. Stay aligned. The truth is, there's good in this world. It's real. You just have to find it. Embrace it and be a part of it. Let your energy create the good you wish to see, and it will ripple outwards, shaping your reality. Reality. Oh, yeah. That was part of, what you call that, man? The memoirs of a forgotten father, man. I got some more stuff. I'm gonna probably start rerunning some. You know what I'm saying? Because I still got a few more I ain't put out yet, though. But we'll see.
They've been bangers after bangers after bangers.
Yeah, that one right there, man. That's just finna be 2025, man. Because we gotta. Everything great. It's like what we got, bro, is what we need. It's like sometimes we looking for too much. You know what I'm saying? It's when you start looking for too much, you kind of lose
sight of what you actually do got.
Yeah, how you can use it even better. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at. You know, it's feeling great. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the love, but we finna go to another quick break. Gonna play that Elephants in the Room by the Stax Brothers. Then we gonna come in and talk a little Trump in China.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll be right.
Yo, DR. Yeah, I go. Oh boy. Think it's time we address. Oh boy. Let's address this motherfucker. Boy. The room, baby. Yeah. Couple elephants in the room, man. For sure. Motherfuckers done did it. Did it. It's official. You address this shit. Y'all motherfuckers done. Stax Brothers. could. They said I shouldn't, I knew I would. What's already explained should be understood. Me and my nigga good, it's all love straight from the dirt. Dug up from the lot in the hood. All this fly shit ain't come without hate. Lies, fake niggas and snakes, masquerading as your foe. Like you won't give them smoke. Fuck a toke, I ruin these clothes quick, take me for joke. Now they wanna holler my shit's dope when I had them high from the first quote. Think we ain't hear that bullshit blabber, idle chatter from the peanut galleries. Now these niggas on their knees from this anaconda squeeze, whispering please. Thought they knew me to murder, showed them friendship separated by 6 degrees. Tried to play grown men, product of black cavemen. No need to plead, let go, nigga, I say win. When the windpipe no longer pipes win. When them pipes come out, they hands go up in the wind. Fuck friends, buffoons hot air like balloons, about to get popped soon. Taking room for real goons who get it from the mud, but eat with silver spoons. My testament to niggas turn hoes was once glue. Lying ass, ratting niggas faking like they true. Claiming OG, really bitches, acting brand new. Niggas got a problem with me, address it. I spread flu. Let's take a head count and see how many threads they counting. Who really about what the fuck they yap about? Motherfucker. See, my mistake was time. Thinking that knowing niggas your whole life, and that time equates to honor and respect and loyalty. But a born snake, a born fake, can't operate outside its genetic code. That's not how they were built. If it ain't in them, well, what else would you expect from them?
Jeffing up this cook up, grind time, no look up. Look for me, I've been booked up, now I'm the big fish, they wanna hook up. Scene change when I pull up, scheme changes like Mobucks. Lane changes like hold up, used to know but now I don't know us. I got the glow like showing up, raw blue on my show chucks. Been dope since Robux, I'm in the psych ward because I go nuts. Slice of turkey like cold cuts, Macca's niggas couldn't hold us. Game changes like cold crush, got an appetite for this gold rush. Niggas thought it wouldn't be us, mad as hell when they see us. Mad cause niggas wanna be us, they keep praying hard to defeat us. Been counted out my whole life, raise the count on my show price. Fuck half, I want the whole slice. Judge me, I need 5 mics. Top tiers, my flow game. Spark shit, I'm like propane. Niggas are not who they proclaim, just ride the way to my flow change. Steady dropping like boom boom, passing niggas like zoom zoom. Doubting me is like too soon, the ways I make is like typhoon. Another level like Fo Show, I'ma always hit my free throw. Y'all boys niggas like Kojo, just mad we did it, no promo. Y'all cash the checks, we just stack mode, waiting to see how they act though. Planting seeds, my rack grow, I'm in the studio with my stack bro. Looking for us, we messing them up. Wanna beat us, we smashing them up. In a 2C, the pop in the clutch. How you go low when our status is up? Ain't no need for flashing a buck. Keep believing in God we trust, cause he is the reason we running them up. Y'all left out, no seat on the bus.
There you have it. Let's address this elephant in the room. Real niggas do real things. Stack brothers, bitch.
All day, every day. Y'all know what it is. We back on the Philosopee Show, man. We at the bottom of the hour, man. So we gonna go ahead and jump right into our boy Trumpety Trump. He is, and he. I'm glad what Daddy Rich said it with the passage too, man. Yeah, he. This is his second time being the president. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the first time, I was pissed. I was highly upset. Like, I lost friends type shit. Or not really, but, it went there. You know what I'm saying? This one, it didn't shock me. It shocked me, but it didn't shock me because I was in this situation before. I didn't think he was gonna win the first time. Hey, he did. And you got to give him his fucking props.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Two banger.
man, so when he won this time, it's just like, man, I would have lost my money. You know what I'm saying? I would have lost my money. And my thing is, that was all emotion. I ain't saying it was good or bad emotion, because we emotional people, but it was emotion. It was emotion. I mean, and he played on it. He played it real good. The thing, and my thing is, I think he won by our anger, because we made people feel, I believe, to an extent, stupid. Like they didn't, like, how can you, or immoral, or like they, and you right. I mean, that's how I'm like, he a criminal. He's a con man. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck about females like that, but they see something different. So, and my thing is, it ain't like he's not playing to them either, because he does put women in positions. We can't say he don't. You can't say he don't fuck with black people. You can't say that, because he do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had to like chill. I'm like, okay, so, all right. I still wouldn't have voted for him. I still wouldn't vote for him. But I am, you know, I'm not against him. Me being against the president don't do us shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I would say this about Donald Trump. Do something.
Bust a move.
Bust a move. I want to see, I mean, for you to win like this, bro, I got to give you your props. Do something with it, because,
Do something with it.
And do something for the people, please.
Yeah.
We need it.
Yeah.
We need it. You know what I'm saying? We need it. A lot of people ain't bounced back from 2008. Some people didn't bounce back from 2020. And all of them was Republican years. Give us something on this Republican year, please.
Yeah.
Us. What we thinking? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to just be honest. If I leave you out of this, I ain't 150 grand and down, we need help. Now, I'm not saying like, and that's why I said I had to think about it. I was going to say like 250, but I'm thinking if you're getting 250, you might just be living beyond your means or something. If I get 250 a year, I can get to $1 million.
Quarter ticket?
Let me get that up out, y'all.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Need that quarter ticket, baby. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. But 150 down, help us out. Give us something.
Give us something, man.
Give us something. You know what I'm saying? Throw old dog a bone.
You know what I'm talking about?
All day. All right. Now, the Nelly, the Snoop Dogg. Who else was it? It was one person I didn't even know. Yeah. Rick Ross.
And I think Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy. Okay. And my thing is, them performing there all makes sense except for Snoop. But yeah, I can't make no sense out of. But I can see Nelly, Rick Ross. Yeah, I can definitely see Soulja Boy. Yeah, I can see them doing that. You know what I'm saying? But Snoop, he's the one I'm kind of like, Snoop.
Like, do we gotta wait to see why?
Like,
man, and what was that 2017 post he made? Where he was like, I'm waiting to see which one you jiggaboos gonna go perform Trump.
Oh, he said that? See, I didn't.
Oh, off air, I'ma show it to you. You know I'm a professional lurker.
I'm just not. It had to be money. That's the only thing I can think. But I mean, how much money he give you, bro?
when I thought about it, I thought more about position because with him being the owner of Death Row and with Martha Stewart, and then I'm like, oh, okay, Snoop. You know, all right.
A political move.
Yeah, it was more political, you know. But I didn't see that post he made in 2017 till after I found out he was on there. And I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be. That's one thing I can't, because I done said things that I done switched up on. You know what I'm saying?
People will change. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna say this, man. I never say, like, you heard people say Trump did more for black people than blah 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 blah. And I don't personally see what they mean by it, except for what you saying, putting people in position to blah blah blah. He done did it. I done seen him. He ain't necessarily like these people like that, but he did it.
He did.
So it's like, Trump to me is a brilliant person because he's the perfect politician because he plays the sides so well. He play them well. To the point where we arguing, both of us arguing something that's facts.
That's real.
It's just about what type of person you are, what you trip off of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you not, and that's what I kind of hate with it a little bit, because I don't want to say it like people are not moral, because they are moral. Their morals are different than ours. I couldn't vote for somebody who was convicted of frauding the government. Number one, because you about to be head of the government. So I couldn't do that. I couldn't vote for a person who's, you know, if you like that and you hiding it, I can't tell, I can't fault that. But if you do it out loud,
just blatant in your face, huh?
yeah, I'm considering that.
Yeah.
Because, come on. Now, I ain't going to say I get it. Is it people like that that's around me? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I wouldn't, that part of their character, that's a flaw to me for the presidency. Not saying it ain't people up there that's like that. I'm not saying it ain't. So, that's why I feel like, but you got another person who like, well, everybody like that. He don't really mean it. And this, and that. And it's like, okay, I get it. I have to. Because they're telling me. And he won. So obviously, it's a lot more people who think like that
Then don't.
than don't.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I gotta understand this. I gotta understand that, man. So Trump done talk. He done kind of elevated my sense of what this politics shit is really about now. At first, we was stuck in the old. This is new.
This is definitely not the old.
This ain't old. This ain't the same. It's crazy how I can't even want to, it's kind of hard to say it without thinking it's you saying he racist. Because it just seemed like America needed to let it out.
A soul purge.
Yeah, just let that racist, let it out. So motherfuckers looking at each other, and then you just, right, then you understand that motherfucker, look, we live around, how can we hate each other and we around each other like that? Seriously. You just want to let out some type of anger that you just want to let out. You're not really, you can't hate us. I look at you, motherfucker. Y'all love us. We love y'all. Regardless of what motherfuckers say, we fuck with y'all. We all fuck with each other.
What's crazy, it was more, I haven't heard of any other nationalities performing for him. It was a lot of hip-hop artists,
So come
African American. I didn't hear not a country artist, not a gospel artist, not a orchestra. I ain't heard none of that, but I did see a lot of African Americans performing
at inauguration. So
Yeah.
this is another point of him proving that he's probably done more for black people than blah blah blah, and he's making a case for that politically.
He's making the case.
You know, not saying Biden didn't, because Biden did. That's why he kind of Trump trying to up it. That's what type of person he is. He trying to up it.
Say up the scope.
Yeah, like, yeah, you known for this, but I'm gonna be known for this and this,
Yeah.
regardless of, because if he really cared about his, that's what I'm saying. It's not even, I can't even say it's racist no more. You get what? If you trip, you can't even.
Yeah, he took all the energy and air out of that.
So it ain't, you know, that's why I'm giving him, I'm like, just that's why I got this segment too, because this is like I said, I wouldn't vote for him. I didn't vote for him. If I had to do it all over again, I still wouldn't vote for him. Just remember that. Just when I be saying this, my honest truth. Now, I'm saying this he ain't done nothing yet. So I'm gonna say that too, but right now I wouldn't. But what we gonna play for you in this China and Trump is a sign that if he wanna do some shit, let's see what you do, Trump. You the president now. You know what I'm saying? So everybody president, even the ones who lost.
True.
They president too.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to peep this and you know what I'm saying? Let me know. This is an 8-minute clip too. It's gonna be deep. I want y'all to see what's happening in China when it comes to Donald Trump.
Oh, Don.
Oh, Don.
Extraordinary diplomatic moves by Chinese President Xi Jinping. A phone call Friday with Xi and President-elect Donald Trump.
I have a very good relationship with President Xi. We have been communicating with each other.
The phone call seen as a rare public signal of Xi's willingness to work with Trump, an unusual move by China's leadership. Adding to the diplomatic gesture, Xi, for the first time, sending Vice President Han Zheng to Washington for Monday's inauguration. Han, the highest-ranking Chinese official ever to attend a U.S. presidential swearing-in. Trump's return to the White House is a trending topic on Chinese social media. People are calling the latest SpaceX Starship explosion a fireworks celebration for Trump from his friend Elon Musk. China's admiration for Trump comes with an ironic twist. On social media, he's nicknamed Nation-Building Trump, a reference to how his divisive policies and personality, along with his focus on China, propped up Beijing's global standing. Also, comments like these: the Dragon King is coming back. The official photo of American Empire's King Trump. Don't worry, TikTok is the home base for Trump. He won't ban it. These Chinese kids are even learning to dance to YMCA. The Village People are on Trump's inauguration performance list. Trump's popularity in China is a cultural phenomenon. His likeness has appeared on Lunar New Year items, from a Year of the Dog statue to a Year of the Pig shirt. Now, Trump is being called, jokingly, the king who knows everything, a nod to this popular new MAGA hat.
Chinese people look at him and contrast him with their lifeless leaders, and they say he's the guy we like.
On Chinese social media, comparisons are emerging between Trump and Zhen Huan, the cunning and resilient protagonist of the hit Chinese drama Empresses in the Palace.
There is even a Trump fandom in China. The Chinese call Trump 川大爷. The meaning is a great Trump grandfather.
This is not Trump's first cultural impact in China. During his first presidency, he became the only foreign leader in modern history to dine in the Forbidden City. The move, orchestrated by Beijing, appealed to Trump's love for spectacle, a brief honeymoon phase in U.S.-China relations, later derailed by trade wars and the pandemic.
That actually means a lot and says a lot. And then you've got this phone call between Trump and Xi, and you've got the Chinese vice president heading to Trump's inauguration, which is an unprecedented event to send someone of that level. What do you make of this moment?
Well, what is truly fascinating about it is Trump is a unique figure in American politics in that he can change his mind about almost anything, and his base doesn't care. He's able to do it. You know, the political gymnastics that Donald Trump can achieve are breathtaking. Just think about it. This is the guy who originally banned TikTok. The original TikTok ban was put in place by Donald Trump in an executive order. And then the court ruled that he had overreached. You can't do it you have to do it by law. And now he's trying to use an executive order to undo a congressional law that has been passed 9-0 by the Supreme Court. So he's changed on China. And, you know, the Democrats run scared on China. They're worried that they'll be seen as soft and dove. Trump can do anything. He's able to, you know, kind of suddenly turn himself into a panda lover and boast about it. And it doesn't matter. And I'm sure the Chinese people look at this and they think this guy, maybe, you know, he wants better relations. Now, you point out that behind all this, there may be the reality that Trump's principal advisor at this point is Elon Musk. And Elon Musk has always had soft views on China. He, as you say, China is a huge market for him. He admires China's engineering and skills. So we might see the most extraordinary thing in this Trump second term, which is despite an administration of hawks, Donald Trump ends up being the dove.
It is amazing. I mean, certainly you heard, you know, Marco Rubio be clear where he stands, right? They're going to end up in a situation where China controls everything in the United States if we don't watch. I mean, that's the tone right now. But can I ask you about Elon Musk? Because he has, you know, I called him the word partner because I struggle sometimes to find the word. I mean, that kind of captures his omnipresent, you know, he's always with Trump. He's so much a part of things. Holidays at Mar-a-Lago. But let me just play again part of what Musk said about China that we have on tape.
Well, I'm a big fan of China. We can say that. I've got a lot of fans in China. Well, the feelings are reciprocated.
So I know you're not a fly on the wall in their conversations, but Trump is the one who initially put these incredibly tough tariffs on China. The Biden administration continued. So do you think Musk changes Trump's mind on this? I mean, for Musk, this is everything. I mean, it's existential when it comes to his business and net worth.
Yeah, and to be fair, I think Elon Musk genuinely admires China. He thinks it's a huge market. He also thinks they're amazing, you know, engineers. They have managed to achieve extraordinary things, you know. And there's an argument to be made without any question. But you're right that Trump, in his first term, it wasn't just the trade wars. He established the Space Force entirely as a response to China. There was a comprehensive shift in U.S. policy under Donald Trump toward a much more hawkish view on China. So for him to reverse course and unravel that all would be something, and it would point to Musk's ability to moderate him. Look, it might end up resulting in the U.S. and China having a better working relationship around issues of trade, issues of technology, and issues of geopolitics, which would be a good thing. And issues of geopolitics, which would be a good thing.
Fareed, I have to ask you.
Yeah, man. What you think? I got a lot. I want to. I'm trying to get this. Hold on, where is it? I'm trying to put stuff together because I think we, regardless of what happened, everything we kind of said besides him losing still was in effect. Like the judges, you know, he ain't get charged. You know what I'm saying? You know, he pretty much did what he wanted to do and became president. You know what I'm saying? So now that he's president, you know, I can't sit here and think that he don't have a plan. Because, you know, he did it the first time. And if you go back and look at his first presidency, you could tell he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. You could just tell. That's why people don't understand that COVID, if he would have been old school presidential, it would have got stopped before it even came. You know what I'm saying? Because it came from out of the Ebola. It's the same shit. Swine flu. All this shit. All these are the same things. He just, to me, dropped the ball because he took his own personal thoughts instead of being like, oh, we've been through this before. What do we normally do during this time? You get what I'm saying? What did we do for Ebola? What did we do for... That's what you should have been doing. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't think that'll happen again. You know what I'm saying? So, now, he knows what to do. That's why he got his people in there. His people's in there.
His people's is in there.
Yeah.
And more coming daily, weekly, shall we say.
Yes. So he found out that he needed to put people in positions so when he needed something, it was no, I ain't doing it. No, they're going to do it. And they're going to do it loudly. They're going to do it in your face. They don't give a fuck what you're talking about.
Loud and proud, definitely.
Yeah. Because you know what? It's somebody else in a position to let it slide. Like judges. So, to this Trump situation, I believe Trump believes that Elon Musk is one of the like higher intelligent people in America, like his thought frame. Like you can tell Trump is I think he do admire Hitler. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's necessarily for the racist part of it, just being able to take a whole country to war type shit. That's what he admires. You know what I'm saying? That Hitler could make all these people do this shit just because of his thoughts, just because of how he feel about whatever. That's what Trump likes about it. So Elon Musk in China, it's going to be a lot of that going on, I believe. A lot of that going on. Yeah. Us in China, and I believe that the political situation going to change we could probably still stick with, we could possibly not stick with Iran, but I think that'll be, not Iran, Israel. That'll be dumb for us not to do that. But it's about to go down over there.
Oh yeah, it's coming definitely with some strings attached.
Yeah, and then the same thing with Russia and Ukraine. I definitely believe that Trump fucked with Russia. So those are some, you got China, you got Russia, because China and Russia are fighting the war against Ukraine. I hope y'all know this. China is giving Russia weapons, just like the United States is giving Ukraine weapons. Presidentship is a whole. It ain't gonna be like how it was. Our relationships can change. Yeah. Then what type of country are we?
Yeah, with all the respect that these other countries give Trump, all the new looks they give him, and it's an undertone of kind of fearish, like, okay,
Yeah.
we gotta be careful with him. He ain't gonna play. Everybody else, we gonna look at them like, there's another one.
Peaceful.
But with him, we gonna have to come to the table with something. Yeah. We ain't gonna be able to stall him out.
Well, I mean, and then some are defiant. Some are going, some of them are gonna be like, "You got me fucked up," because that's how you projecting shit to be. You're not finna come over here and just intimidate me. I got a country just like you got a country.
It's real.
So, you know, I think this the only thing that I hope Trump, because you know you and Elon Musk, because right now I think that's whatever mind frame these two own, that's where the policy's gonna go.
Yeah, he got his ear definitely.
Yeah, I mean, and my thing is, if that's the type of people you admire, but it's always these people that's too smart for their own good, because you always forget. You can't not forget about what was built up until then. You get what I'm saying? So you start snatching stones out that you don't know, holding this part up, and now this are you sure you want those problems right now, bro? Listen to what I'm saying to you. All of y'all listen to what I'm saying to y'all. Right now, we're not in any type of war. Y'all remember, some of y'all, not a lot of people, some people didn't even give a fuck, but it was people shitting on Biden because he pulled out of Afghanistan. Biden did that. He pulled us up out of Afghanistan. We're not at war right now. And we have not been in war since then. People don't even grasp that. Y'all remember when we was hearing about Iraq and Afghanistan and motherfuckers was dying every hour? Do y'all remember that?
All the time.
Tallying up deaths? Do y'all remember that shit? We're not at war right now. Y'all gotta understand the significance of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Seriously.
That's real. That's real. You ain't at war.
So, let me breathe a little bit. So, all I'm doing is looking at what's presented in front of me. And it's the same thing with the campaign. You know what I'm saying? But now this is real. All that campaign shit is campaign. You ain't even president, so you can't even do shit. Now you the president, and we can see who you fucking with. So, China, Russia, I don't know what that's got to do. Israel, I don't know how that situation gonna go, but I know Iran declared war on their ass, and they're at war. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's a whole nother layer. And I believe, if I ain't mistaken, Russia and Iran cool. If I'm not mistaken. You have to look that up. But I know, like I said, China is selling or giving weapons to Russia. They more, you know what I'm saying? So it's I don't know how this gonna go. You know what I'm saying? But I say this. We were building a coalition, the coalition that Trump don't like. You know what I'm saying? To battle corruptness in other countries or terrorism. You know what I'm saying? NATO. That's what it was, NATO. And this is what the USA always been affiliated with. So if we pull out of that, we are pretty much acting like we are terrorists. And that's like basically we not helping you no more. We ain't helping you police this motherfucker no more.
There's ally, what is it? Ally relationship.
Yes.
Man.
So you gonna team up with China, Russia, because Russia not in it, and I don't think China in it either.
Russia was the last one to pull out of that, right?
I think so. Don't quote me on it, but they definitely not in it. So
volatile.
Yeah. So all I'm saying is, Trump, he beefing with Canada and Mexico. It's like, dude, why pick these fights with your peoples who close to you? That's what makes us most protective as a country, because we have two ally countries on both sides of us, and then it's ocean and ocean. You know what I'm saying? So it's no enemies unless they get in from within. Ain't nobody finna shoot no missiles at us, and it's gonna reach in time to do any damn damage. You know what I'm saying? That's just, if you should. That's what makes us so powerful. That's why we go to war. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We don't have war here. No. We go to war. So we in somebody else's country. You know what I'm saying? Learning their terrain, and that's taking over. That's why people say, "Oh, y'all nation." No, we actually over there. Whatever we doing, it ain't what y'all thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to listen to that crazy shit, bro. But once I went to the military, I'm like, these motherfuckers don't know what they talking about.
You say, this ain't what you thought it was. Because it definitely were. When?
Man, we ain't nation building, niggas. You know how happy these motherfuckers was to leave Afghanistan and Iraq? Nation building? Now, if you want to say we Americanize it, well, that's what humans do. Why not?
Why not?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what we do. And my thing is, when the military come, money comes to those countries too. That's gonna be period. Even if the government don't give them money, it's gonna be the government giving them money, because we're gonna be spending money there, where we at.
True. That's true.
So, people be talking that shit, man. Hey, these motherfuckers. Afghanistan, when I seen how those people think, it taught me a lot. Like, if you was just born and all you was born into, and you sat in a 10 by 10 box, and that's all you knew. Your food came in when it came in, and blah, 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 and that's all you knew, that's all you know.
That's all you know.
It don't matter how old you are. That's all you know. I learned that there. It was motherfucker. I could look in their eyes and tell, like, these were soldiers. This was they soldiers. And I'm looking at them like, these motherfuckers are like, if it was American to me, they like 5 years old still. Like goof. Like, they laughing and giggling, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. Did you see? Wow. Bro, listen to me, bro. Did you look this up on YouTube? I'll probably put it on next week. Look up when we left Afghanistan, and the Afghanistans rushed the airport because they want to leave.
Trying to get on the plane.
Yeah. Trip off this. You had Afghanistan people on the wing of that plane. Wing on it, like the wheel, and they thought that they was going to fly out of there. They thought they was going, think about that, bro. They thought that they were going to America. on that plane. They didn't have the thought to understand that they wasn't going.
We finna go 25 to 35,000 feet in the air, and you think you gonna stay on the wing?
No.
And this probably about a 10-hour trip. How long did you think you was gonna hang on up there?
No. That's all up. I mean, they was like did not have no clue. When I say no clue, you can tell they had no clue. They didn't have none. And my thing is, I'm guessing the pilot didn't see him. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what? Oh, they gonna get off of it. At least I'm gonna think that as a pilot. I don't know if he saw him or not, though. Not, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not a fucking car. It's a fucking plane. You know what I'm saying? So, that's when that happened. I'm like, man, because that's how I seen when unless they were, if they were selling you shit, then they was smarter, or to me more. But if they was out in the hood, with what we would call hood, but it wasn't the hood, it was worse. Mine's.
So it just ain't there.
I mean, bro, they was sitting on there like and there was a lot of them, bro, like 12. And I seen that plane go up, and the motherfuckers come. And these were soldiers. So Afghanistan probably, it was to me, whatever they was doing over there, I don't know, I know what we did over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what was the whole plan. It was supposed to be enduring freedom for the Afghanistans. That's what they called it, enduring freedom. So basically doing what they did in Afghanistan, put in an Americanized leader, but at the what was they called? The Taliban? Is that what I think that's the Taliban was still active. You know what I'm saying? You not getting. We wasn't over there like going to war with them. We only, as far as what we did, we only got to them when they attacked us. And 9 times out of 10, when they attack you, they so far here, and then they setting you up for a bomb here. So it's only like 3 of you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that. It's more EODs, the fucking bombs in the street than anything. That's what killed a lot of people, them bombs. You know what I'm saying? Not gunshots. Not saying they wasn't out there, they'd be shooting RPGs. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to, they was embedded in all that shit. So once we left, it really wasn't we would have had to stay there to keep the peace. For real. We would have had to be the police because they wasn't going to be able to have no military. The Taliban were more military than the military. Oh, wow. You get what I'm saying? That's the point.
So y'all was teaching them how to be military.
It wasn't in them. It wasn't in them. It was in some of them, but the Taliban it was more of them. My thing is they knew how to teach their own. That was their people. We trying to teach them like how we do Americans. It's not the same. They not like that. You know what I'm saying? They got to be bred. If you getting them while they this age or whatever, if they ain't with the Taliban already, they might not be that caliber. Oh, wow. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how I saw it. And like with the interpreters, they was a different breed. They wanted to they knew they wasn't fucking with the Taliban, so they trying to get the fuck up out of there. But they get immunity. Well, not immunity, but they can't go back to Afghanistan without the military type shit. That type of shit.
Damn, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's traitors.
Pretty much. So when when he pulled out, that's why they were trying to get the fuck up out of there, because they knew Taliban finna get right back in. You know what I'm saying? So
it's
all
be like y'all ain't never came here,
bro.
They gonna pick up where they left off,
and then they scared they gonna do something to them because that's just how they. Like, these motherfuckers was Americanized to where they was on some gay shit, and they was just they was getting, they did all the shit that they was the what you call it, restricted from, they was on. Not all the way, you know what I'm saying, but they, you know, they was Americanized. So they was scared thinking when the Taliban came in, but the Taliban dude was smart. You know, I don't know what he did over there, if he's doing anything. I ain't really heard nothing about Afghanistan no more in a while. So they might be good, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't heard shit. But he was just like, hey, don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? We back a country and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's going to be back to this. And it always was a Muslim country. It didn't change that much as far as the religious law. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't have porn sites and alcohol wasn't served and all that shit was real. You know what I'm saying? But that's how they get down. But they was slipping. You know what I'm saying? As far as they country shit. If they was over here, they'd have been good. You know what I'm saying? But once he got back in, you know, he kind of, I mean, when a president pull out the police, pretty much, because that's what he was. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much, they won the war. That's why they was giving him so much shit. But it's like, we ain't the only person who lost this war before. What is we fighting? This ain't the first time Russia was over there. Soviet Union was over there and didn't beat them. They still got all they doing. They know what they doing over there, and we don't want to be Israel. That's why people look at Israel like that, because they bombed the shit out of civilians, all they had.
Man, they turned this shit back into dust.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you would have to do in Afghanistan, but who wants us to do that?
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Here your country. You know what I'm saying? Plus, if you want, we taught y'all and we showed y'all that we cared about y'all. We lost lives in this motherfucker, got injured in this motherfucker, and all type of shit. We showed y'all. If you want to do it, we gave you the blueprint. Nah, this y'all problem. Y'all might be good with these motherfuckers.
Man.
So, but that's all. You know, I just went on my little rant on that tip, man. But like I said, man, I want to see you win. Me praying on your downfall as a president is kind of counterproductive. Yeah. So I will never do that. But I will say this: the 150 and down, throw us something.
Come on, do something for
us. We need that. We need that. I ain't talking about no bullshit
got
either.
More money than you can spend in a lifetime.
Come on, throw.
You need some of that.
Throw something back.
Yeah, some opportunity.
Shit. Call us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You need a podcast news, motherfucker. Throw us something.
Come on.
Come on through. We fuck with you.
Yeah. Pull up.
Motherfucker.
Pull up, DT.
Pull up, fam. All right, y'all. Hey, we about to get up out of here, man. I'm Tweezy the Don.
Daddy Rich.
Hey, thank y'all for tuning in.
It's the Philosophy with the Council.
All day. Hey, today we explore how to guard yourself if you're loyal to a fault. shared wisdom on balancing loyalty and self-respect, and discuss Trump ass. Big thanks to Daddy Rich for Straight Out the Book.
Yeah, shout out to you, my brother.
All day, and all of y'all who tuned in to the Philosophy